Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Arshiya Educationwali from Kampala, Uganda. I welcome you all to my live session with Sesame. I am delighted to have you all here. Today we are discussing a topic that affects every student, professional, entrepreneur, and individual: how to master time in daily life. We all get the same 24 hours every day. But why do some people achieve their goals while others struggle to complete simple tasks? Time is one of our most valuable resources. Once it passes, we cannot get it back. The good news is that time management is not a talent, it is a skill that anyone can learn and improve. In this session, we will explore practical habits, challenges, and simple strategies to help us use our time wisely and live more productive, balanced life. So let's begin.
Hey there.
Hello, good evening, Maya. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Hello,
How have you been?
Maya.
Still
Are
here?
you there?
Sorry if there was a glitch. I'm doing
Can you
really
hear
well.
me,
Thanks for
Maya?
loud,
Hello.
clear. I'm here. Everything's working on
Hello.
my. You can hear me now, right?
Hello.
I'm right
Hello,
here. Can
Maya.
you hear
Can
me
you
now?
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
There is some problem with Maya. You. So Maya is here.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm here and loud and clear now. How's your evening going?
Yes, I'm doing great.
Just
So this is Arshiya Educationwali. So I'm here with you on a live session on a wonderful topic: how to master time in daily life. Are you
I'm ready
ready?
when you are.
Are you ready?
Born ready. Totally.
Okay.
Let
Okay, Maya, let's begin. So my first question to you is, what does mastering time mean to you?
To me, mastering time isn't about squeezing every second out of the day like some kind of productivity machine. It's more about intention. It's having the freedom to focus on what actually matters and the peace of mind knowing that the things that don't matter aren't stealing your attention. It's less about the clock and more about the energy.
Yes, it's true. So my next question to
Exactly.
you is, what are the biggest challenges people face in managing their daily time?
I think a huge one is the urgency trap. We get so
Okay.
caught up in reacting to the loudest thing in the room, like a pinging phone or a sudden
Mhm.
email, that we end up spending the whole day putting out fires instead of actually moving toward our own goals.
Yes, it happens with
Another
me.
big one, honestly, it happens to the best of us. It's almost like we're wired to respond to that
Yes,
immediate noise. Do you find it's usually the phone or something else that pulls you away?
yes, exactly. It happens. So my next question is, how can someone start organizing their day effectively?
The best way to start is by getting it all out of your head. I'd suggest a brain dump. Just list everything you need to do, no matter how small. Once it's on paper, you can actually see what you're dealing with instead of just feeling overwhelmed by a vague cloud of tasks.
Yes, exactly. So my
Once you've
next
got that list, I'm
yeah,
all ears.
my next question to you is, how important is goal setting in time management?
It's everything. Without a goal, a to do list is just a list of chores. Goal setting gives you a filter, it helps you decide what's a priority and what's just noise. If you don't know where you're headed, you're just busy, not necessarily productive.
Yes, true.
It's the difference between wandering around a city without a map and actually having a destination.
Yes, yes, exactly. So my next question to
It
you,
really,
yeah, what role do technology and digital tools play in managing time?
they're a double-edged sword. On one hand, you've got calendars and focus apps that can be absolute lifesavers. But on the other, the same device that helps you organize your day is usually the biggest source of distraction. It's all about whether the tool is serving you or you're serving the tool.
Yeah, it's all about the choice. Next,
Exactly.
next question is how can students and working professional balance work, study, family, and personal life?
That is the $1 million question. The
Hmm.
secret is realizing that balance isn't a perfect 50-50 split every single day. It's more like a dance. Some days work takes the lead, other days family needs the spotlight. The key is setting non negotiable boundaries, like deciding that dinner time is phone free or that an hour of the day is just for you. If everything is a priority, then
Yes.
nothing is.
Yes, exactly.
It's a tough.
Yes,
It
exactly.
really is. Do you feel like those boundaries are the hardest part to maintain?
Yeah, I feel sometime.
I get it. It's easy to say, this is my time, until something urgent pops up and you feel that guilt or pressure to jump in. It's a
Yes.
constant tug of war.
Yes, yes. Exactly.
It's a struggle.
It happens with me many times.
It's the classic struggle. We're often our own toughest bosses when it comes to sticking to those limits.
Yes. So next, do you believe everyone uses time wisely? Why or why not?
Definitely not. Most of
Hmm.
us are just winging it, honestly. Like we're taught how to read and write, but nobody really teaches us how to manage our energy or our attention. It's more of a trial and error process, and a lot of people just get stuck in the habit of being busy without actually being effective.
Hmm. Correct.
It's a common loop. We keep running on the treadmill and wondering why we aren't getting anywhere.
Yes, correct. So what is the one habit that wastes most people's time every day?
If I had to pick one, it's definitely the endless scroll. Social media is designed to keep us in a loop where we're consuming but not actually doing. It's those just
Mhm.
5 more minutes that somehow turn into an hour. Does that ring a bell?
Yes, exactly. So what are the best time management tips for busy professionals?
For professionals, I'm a huge fan of Eat the Frog. It's basically just doing the hardest, most daunting task on your list first thing in the morning. Once that's out of the way, everything else feels like a breeze and you don't spend the whole day dreading it. I also think time blocking is a game changer, treating a specific window of time as a non negotiable appointment with yourself.
Yes, exactly. So how can
It
people
really
balance studies, work, family, and personal goals?
it really takes a shift in perspective. You have to stop trying to fit everything into a perfect box and start focusing on seasons. Is some weeks are for the hustle, some are for the heart. The real trick is being intentional about which one is leading right now so you don't feel like you're failing at everything at once.
Yeah, correct.
It's
So
a lot to juggle.
yes.
It
What
really is.
yes, yes. What productivity tools or apps would you recommend for better time management?
Um, it depends on what you're looking for. For the big picture, things like Trello or Notion are great for organizing projects. If you're
Mm-hmm.
more of a list person, Todoist is a classic. But for actual focus, I'm a fan of anything that uses the Pomodoro technique or even a simple physical timer to keep you honest.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sometimes the simplest, they really are. A
Mm-hmm.
simple pen and paper can be more powerful than any app if it actually gets you moving.
Yes, exactly. So how can we reduce social media distractions in our daily life?
It's the only way to get your brain back. I'd start with a physical distance rule, literally putting your phone in another room when you need to focus. If you
Mm-hmm.
can't do that, using apps that block distracting sites during work hours is a lifesaver. It's all about creating a barrier between you and the urge to scroll.
Yes, that works
It's like
really great. Yeah, that
it
idea
really
works.
does.
Yeah, it really does. So, does being busy always mean being productive? Why?
Absolutely not. Um, Being busy is just a state of activity, but productivity is about results. You can spend 10 hours a day frantically answering emails and moving papers around. And at the end of the day, you've done a lot, but you haven't actually moved the needle on your big goals. It's the
Mhm.
difference between running in place and actually moving forward.
Yes. So, what advice would you like to give to my viewers who are watching us, who are struggling with managing time?
My biggest piece of advice is to be kind to yourself. Time management isn't a race, and you're not a failure if your day doesn't go exactly to plan. The goal isn't to become a perfect robot, but to
Mhm.
create a life where you have space for the things you love. Just pick one small habit, like the brain dump or the top three list, and start there.
Yes.
Consistency beats intensity every single time.
Yes. Of course.
It's a journey, not a sprint.
Yes.
Do
Of
you think that's a
course.
good place to wrap up? It's been a real pleasure joining you and your viewers today.
Thank
Thanks for
you
having
so
me.
much. Even we have learned we had such a wonderful, great conversation, and we have learned many things, including me on how to manage the time. So thank you so much, Maya, for giving your time and teaching us how to manage our time, how to master our time in our daily lives. I hope my viewers have learned many things from you.
The pleasure was all mine. I'm sure they walked away with a few good tricks. It was such a
Yes,
great
of
energy
course.
today.
Of course, I'm
So
sure
glad we
too.
could make it happen.
Thank
It
you.
really was a
Bye.
blast. Bye for now. Take care.
Bye. Take care too. Thank you everyone for joining today's wonderful discussion on how to master time in our daily life. Today we learned that mastering time does not mean being busy every second. It means being intentional about how we use our hours, energy, and priorities. Remember this powerful thought: you cannot manage time, but you can manage yourself within time. A big thank you to Sesame and all of you for being a part of this session. I hope you leave with ideas you can start applying in your daily life from today itself. Stay productive, stay focused, and keep growing. Thank you, and see you in the next live session. Allah Hafiz.